తత్సవితుర్వరేణ్యం భర్గో దేవస్య ధీమహి ధియో యో నః ప్రచోదయాత్. భూర్భువస్సువః తత్సవితుర్వరేణ్యం భర్గో దేవస్య ధీమహి ధియో యో నః ప్రచోదయాత్. భూర్భువస్సువః తత్సవితుర్వరేణ్యం భర్గో దేవస్య ధీమహి ధియో యో నః ప్రచోదయాత్.
శుక్లాంబరధరం విష్ణుం శశివర్ణం చతుర్భుజం ప్రసన్నవదనం ధ్యాయేత్ సర్వవిఘ్నోపశాంతయే. అగజా ఆనన పద్మార్కం గజాననమహర్నిశం అనేకదంతం భక్తానాం ఏకదంతముపాస్మహే. ఏకదంతం ఉపాస్మహే. వినాయకా 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 విఘ్న వినాశక వినాయకా విఘ్న వినాశక వినాయకా వినాయకా గౌరీ నందన హే శివనందనా श्रीकरी कृपा करे क्षेमं करे साईश्वरी करे क्षेमं करे साईश्वरी कृपा करे क्षेमं करे साईश्वरी शंकरी अभयंकरी शुभंकरी साईश्वरी अभयंकरी शुभंकरी शंकरी अभयंकरी शुभंकरी साईश्वरी शंकरी अभयंकरी शुभंकरी साईश्वरी श्रीकरी कृपा करी क्षेमं करे साईश्वरी तांडव केले प्रिय करी भैरवी प्रलयंकरी तांडव केले प्रिय करी भैरवी प्रलयंकरी सर्वेश्वरी सुंदरी दया करी महेश्वरी महेश्वरी श्रीकरी कृपा करी क्षेमं करी साईश्वरी शंकरी अभयंकरी शुभंकरी साईश्वरी श्रीकरी कृपा करी क्षेमं करी साईश्वरी तांडव केले प्रिय करी भैरवी प्रलयंकरी सर्वेश्वरी सुंदरी दया करी महेश्वरी सर्वेश्वरी सुंदरी दया करी महेश्वरी श्रीकरी कृपा करी क्षेमं करी साईश्वरी सुन्दर नन्द किशोरा वृन्दावन सत्य साई सुंदर वृंद विहारी मंदर गिरिधारी वृंद विहारी मंदर गिरिधारी कमल नयन सत्य साई सुंदर नटवर सुंदर सत्य साई सुंदर अनुपम सुंदर नंद किशोरा वृंदावन मुरली माधव राधे गोविंदा मधुसूदन घनश्याम सत्य साई सुंदर वृंद विहारी
सुंदर नाचे सुंदर साई घनश्याम। सुंदर सुंदर नाचे सुंदर साई घनश्याम। नाचे रे साई सुंदर श्याम। नाचे रे साई सुंदर श्याम। रुमक झुमक झुम घुंघरू बाजे नाचे घनश्याम।
हरे जय हो जगदीश हरे जय हो जगदोद्धारा जय जय हो जगदोद्धारा जय जय हो जगदीश हरे जय हो अल्लाह यीशु नानक साई अल्लाह यीशु नानक साई अंतर्यामी बुद्ध महावीर अंतर्यामी बुद्ध महावीर सौराष्ट्र सर्वधर्म प्रिय देवा सौराष्ट्र सर्वधर्म प्रिय देवा प्रशांति निवासा सत्य साई देवा प्रशांति निवासा सत्य साई देवा जय हो 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 जगदीश हरे जय हो जगदोद्धारा जय जय हो जगदीश हरे जय हो अल्लाह यीशु नानक साई अंतर्यामी बुद्ध महावीर सौराष्ट्र सर्वधर्म प्रिय देवा प्रशांति निवासा सत्य साई देवा जय हो जय हो जय हो जय हो जय हो जय हो जगदीश हरे जय हो
To fix the mind, what should we do? He says that attach it to the all pure. The all pure is God. When you take the mind to that personality who is beyond the three gunas, who is gunatit, then your mind will also become divine. This is actual transcendental meditation, not just calling some meditation as transcendental. True transcendental meditation is when the object of your meditation is transcendental. beyond the three gunas, and that is God. So, the way to take your mind to God, just bring His image before you. Simple way. That is the way you think of anyone in the world. Supposing I say, think of your spouse, think of your child, think of your parents. What are you going to do? Are you going to think of their name? Of course not. Are you going to think of their smell? Of course not. You're going to bring their image in front. Because we always connect with images. That is the way we have grown up. The first time we went to school, we were shown the picture of a cat and we were told, this is the cat, C-A-T. So we always learned things via their images. That becomes the basis of love. People say, how will I attach my mind to God? Now you remember this verse and you don't need to ask any Swami, Baba, Pandit after this. How will I attach my mind to God? Bring the image in front and you are connected. But some people ask that, Swamiji, I have never seen God. So how will I meditate upon Him? First, you show me God. Gurudev, you first show God to me, then I'll begin my sadhana. It's only fair. At least I should see Him. Okay, yes, now I'll try and remember. That's how the nose was, that's how the ears were. And now I'll do my sadhana. But having the darshan is the fruit. You want the fruit before putting in the effort. Supposing a student says, look, before I study for 12 years, you give me the certificate. Then once I have it in my hand, I will study. Will any school agree to this? They'll say, no, the world doesn't work like this. First, you put in your effort without any assurance of the results. It's a calculated risk to the best of your understanding. If you succeed in the process, the fruits will come. There are some employees, the boss tells his secretary that you need to work harder. The secretary says, give me a raise and I'll work harder. The lazy people say, give me a raise, then I'll work harder. Otherwise, I'll work like this. And those who know how to get a raise, they say, if you work harder, the raise will come. Likewise, we say, oh God, oh Gurudev, you first show God to me. God says, look, this is totally unfair. You will have to have faith. You will have to surrender and reach that point. Start the process without looking at me as yet. But tell me, the first time that you went to see the sequoia groves in Yosemite, had you ever seen them before the first time that you went? Of course not. The first time when you went, you never had seen them before the first time. Then how did you develop the desire to go there? Because Swamiji told you, I went there, it was so wonderful, we were so impressed by that natural sight. So you believed somebody who said to you. You read the descriptions, you believed those descriptions. Based on what you read, based on what you heard, you created the yearning in yourself. If only I can go to Yosemite, wow, so nice it will be. So if you did it in the world, can't you do it in the spiritual side? The scriptures are telling us God is supremely attractive. He is more beautiful than infinite cupids. The saints are telling us that He has a divine body full of bliss, knowledge and love. On the basis of their statements, can we not create the hankering? Of course we can. And instead, if you say, no, I insist that first I want to see God, then I'll start. Do you know, right now, if you get to see God, you will not remain a theist. You will become atheist, Gnostic. Why? If I see God, I'll become an atheist. Yes. Why will that happen? Because we don't have divine vision. If any guru says, this is Lord Krishna, we will not see the divine Lord Krishna. Tribhir gunamayir bhavair rebhir sarvamidam jagat mohitam na bhijanati. We will see him as a material personality. That is why Lord Krishna says, Arjun, when I descend in my divine form, the souls in this world are unable to recognize me because they don't possess the Divya Drishti. Avajananti mam mudha manushim tanumashritam param bhavam ajananto mama bhuta maheshwaram. Like if you wear green glasses, everything will seem green. If you wear red glasses, everything will seem red. Our senses are affected by the three gunas. And with that, even when we saw Lord Krishna, he seemed material to us. When did we see Lord Krishna, Swamiji? We saw him 5,000 years ago. When he descended, we were also here in our past lives. You see, he has descended many times and we've also had so many lifetimes. Now, supposing we were in the human form 5,000 years ago and we were born somewhere around Mathura or Braj or Dwarka, it's possible we would have seen him. But we did not benefit from it because we did not have the vision to recognize his divinity. And if we had seen his pastimes, his leelas, then we would not have done a left turn or a right turn. We would have done a full about turn. Why? This Lord Ram is Bhagavan? Yes. He doesn't know where his wife Sita is gone. Yeah, he has not checked his emails, that's why. What kind of Bhagavan is he? Bhagavan is supposed to be all-knowing and he doesn't even know where his Srimati ji has gone. So if we see the Leelas of Ram, we will become so thoroughly confused, we'll say, Swamiji, Namaskar to you and Namaskar to your Sri Ram. I am going to the world. That is why don't have this expectation that any guru, any saint will show us God to start the path. We will have to start without seeing. But Kripaluji Maharaj says that look, meditating on God is not easy. Then it is the most easy thing. How is that? You try and meditate on your father. Close your eyes and bring the image of your father before you. Will you be able to do exactly the same kind of nose and all? You are not such expert. There will be a difference, and if there's a difference, it is not your father's form, it is something else. But in the case of God, he has not given any stipulation. He says, you can make my image as you like. Now we have the freedom. You can meditate on him as the round shaligram. God says, doesn't matter. When I meet you, I'll meet you as I did to the gopis in my threefold bending form, Trivangi Lal. Because I see the love within and not the form of mine which you have made. It is not that an artist, somebody is very artistic and his Roop Dhyan is so neat. Oh, so aesthetically appealing Sri Krishna. So he'll achieve a beautiful God realization. And the other one is clumsy with no aesthetic sense, so he's made an ugly form of Sri Krishna. So he'll achieve some ugly God. It is not like that. God says, when I meet you, I will meet all of you in the same manner based upon your love. Right now, you can never hope to meditate on my divine form, because your mind is material. Wherever this mind goes is the material realm. गो गोचर जहाँ लगी मन जाई सो सब माया जाने हूँ भाई. And I am beyond the realm of Maya. Ram Swarup Tumhar Vachan Agochar Buddhi Par. So you can keep on trying. With this mind, you can never meditate truly upon God. So, He has given us the freedom. Right now, visualize my form as you wish. Everybody has different sanskars. When 5 people go to select a cloth, there's a difference of opinion. One says white color. White? Come on, it should be colorful. Make it purple and violet and indigo. The third says, no, make it saffron. Saffron, you want to be a Baba? What's wrong with you? Make it red. And fifth one says, red? Are you wanting to go into a bullfight? Make it blue. Even in selecting a color, people have different temperaments. Chitta vritti. Similarly, somebody wants God to be tiny. Bal Gopal, somebody wants to meditate on his Paugand state, somebody on his Kishore Avastha, Kumar Avastha. So Lord says, never mind. I am Ananta Nam Rupaya. I have got infinite names, infinite forms. Those infinite forms include the form that you make with your mind. So, there are 8 kinds of murtis. Shaili, Darumayi, Lauhi, Lekhya, Lepya, cha Saikati, Manomayi, Manimayi, Pratimashtavidha Smrita. You can worship the murti made from stone, Shaili, Darumayi, made from wood, Lauhi, made from iron, made from metals, made from precious stones, made from paper. This is also murtis. Made from mud. And Manomayi, made from your mind. So the murti you make with your mind, that Roop Dhyan is also a Vigraha of the Lord. It is the sentiment that counts. This is the Lord. He is the soul of my soul. He has been waiting for me with open arms since infinite lifetimes. It is for me now to love Him and see Him as my own. You create that sentiment, whatever the form, enliven it. See, you make the image of the Lord, brighten it up. Bring it close. You will feel more connected. You serve Him in the mind, you will feel even more connected. So, when you start the Roop Dhyan, then the sky is the limit. Because you come to the temple, you worship the Lord. Now what? When you go out of the temple, you carry the Lord in your heart. Dil mein basi hai yaar ki tasveer. Jab chaha sir jhukaya, dekh liya. So, in the temple of the heart, my divine beloved resides. Now, whenever I want darshan, I just lower my head and have the darshan.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Swami Sathya Sai Hare, Bhaktadana Samrajaka, Bhaktadana Samrajaka, Pati Maheshwara. Om Jai Jagadish श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते आश्रित कल्पलतिका आश्रित कल्पलतिका आपदानवा ॐ जय जगदीश हरे माता-पिता गुरुदैवं पर्यन्तयो नीवे स्वामी पर्यन्तयो नीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नागेन्द्राशयना ॐ जय जगदीश हरे सत्य साई महादेवा मंगल आरती अंतको मंगल आरती अंतको मंगल गिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण सत्य नारायण 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 सत्य नारायण नारायण सत्य नारायण नारायण जय सद्गुरुदेवा शांति 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 समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा